All right, let's share this. Copy this. Hey guys, can someone confirm that you can hear me? I always do that because I'm afraid that you can't hear me because it's happened before. And then I'll be talking and then people are like, are you saying something? Because we can't hear you. Alright, it's 9:19, so 10 minutes until the market opens. Powell speaking at 10:30 today about the economy and something else. Per usual. Alright. Loud and clear. Very nice. I'm sure you guys can hear that typing, which is so obnoxiously loud. Alright, so I have NQ up for range. And then on my other account, I have MES, M2K, and MNQ all up for range. So those are all up, ready to go. I'm also I'm trading Amazon on simulation because I'm testing some new settings. And then I'm also doing Microsoft, which is one of my, not Microsoft, I want to always call it Microsoft. MasterCard, which is one of my favorite setups on the Algo. I have it here. It was 405 last week, and even the one day that it was red, you could have easily grabbed a few $100s before it turned around. So I'm a big fan of this stock setup on the algorithm, at least. So I have that turned on. I'm going to minimize that. I don't really need to watch any of this. I'm going to keep an eye around 10:30 because that's when Powell speaks. But for now, I'm probably just going to minimize this and focus on these charts, which is just ES and NQ for my swing trades at the open. So I use TD, just as a reminder, if you're new here, I use TD as my charting platform, but I really don't trade futures in TD because it's highly overpriced. The fees and the commissions are just really expensive. So you see ES is making new highs on the morning. ES is pushing. Obviously, I need to keep an eye on what's happening with Tesla because I have a large position in Tesla, but I don't think I'm gonna sell. I was thinking about maybe selling to then buy on the dip, but I may just sell some covered calls instead. And I already cut half of my position. Look at NQ here. I already cut half of my position, so I don't think that that I'm going to exit that, if that makes sense. All right. I want to try to minimize this so that oh, that's not going to work. Oh, here we go. Okay. 1 second. I want it to fit in the box. This is why I'm getting a second. I have a second monitor coming today because I feel like I can't house everything the way that I want to. All right, 7 minutes till the market opens. So if we want to talk about what's, like, you know, obviously the markets have been moving up for a while. Let me see if that helped. You know, the markets have, if you look at the daily chart, the markets have been green. I hate when I go to the daily and it does this because of all of my... And then look, I can't even move it down. Hold on, I think I can. No. Don't fit studies. There we go. All right, so this is just the S&P. I can just max. Well, no, if I maximize the sell, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. So huge moves. Clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's been moving up for the last 19 sessions. Essentially the whole month of October. Had 2 red days. Just 2. This one was really small. 2 red days. So, I don't know. Obviously, I like to stay in a trend. Look at this 200 moving average touch. 4 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's crazy. Right before it took off. I like to stay with the trend, but I'm also not... I try not to be, like, stupid about stuff like this. Where did I do that? Where's the other one? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we'll see what happens. ES looks a lot stronger than NQ today. So NQ, they both broke out of the zones around 4 a.m., 3:50, 4 a.m. But ES was sideways for a bit and has moved since 8 a.m. Whereas NQ's kind of just been like on a slow moving trot. And now look, NQ is pulling back below the central pivot. I don't have the 5-minute NQ on today. I know some people were talking about it because Powell's speaking later, but I don't have it on. But yeah, so the market opens in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, I think I need to change my setup. It says I need a better, which is not optimal. I changed it before because I watched some videos, but I think I need to put it back because I think it looks kind of blurry or whatever. I don't know how it can get better. I use the OBS software that a lot of people talk about, so... Alright, NQ is dropping. You can see this momentum here is kind of like not sure what might be happening. Lucid. LCID is on watch. I have an alert for LVY, Live Nation Entertainment. I have alerts down at like 107, 110, 115. I'm looking to buy long term. What else? Oh, coin. We'll see about that. I don't know. NQ is pulling back. So I use TD Ameritrade essentially for my zones and for the pivots. But outside of that, With futures, I do all my trading either in NinjaTrader or Trade-of-8. And that's what's linked to my other group. I kind of had a headache a second ago, but I feel better now. I'm kind of hungry. All right. The market opens in 1 minute. I'm going to change, so if this looks blurry to you, I apologize. I'm going to change the resolution after this stream, so going forward it should be better. The only thing that trades right off of the open is ES and RTY. NQ or MNQ doesn't take a trade until like 10:30, and that's why I'm going to keep an eye on that because of the whole Powell speaking at 10:30. We'll see kind of if he makes it all whipsaw or not. All right, market's about to open. Or it is open. There we go. I think I already said 9:30 before it was. Let's look at this Tesla setup. Amazon's red too. I'm trying to think of when I should buy another one. 5:10. Oh, you know what I did think about? But I do want to sell some covered calls for, let's see if NQ can pull back to the zone. For December 14. I kind of want to do like 13,000 or 14,000. Going closer to Christmas and Q4. 13.95 is 27%. I can do 13.75. Sell 5 of those. 15,000. 32. 16,000. Let's see if that fills at 32.05. Okay, that filled. Yeah, I gotta watch TTD. I kind of like that. Damn, well that was a huge gap up. They have earnings today. I have a daily level at $86.12. Oh good, Amazon's up. Amazon is up. NQ seems to be coming back here. If NQ goes above the pivot, I could look to get long, which is 62. ES, I can't do anything here. I cannot do anything with ES. It's simply just making new highs. I don't think I could do anything with TTD here either. It popped up way too much. If it gets over that 80,
order filled.
That 86.15, then maybe that's a different. Oh, was that delayed with my Tesla leaps? That was a little delayed. I guess I could have waited 5 minutes, 5 or 15, because I could have gotten a better price on those leaps, but whatever. What was it, 15,000? Yeah. And that's fine. That's saying if it's over 1375 December 17th, then they will take my shares away. So I'm willing to kind of hold out on that, even if it's red right now. And if it is over like 1375 or look at this, or 14,000 or 1,400, I apologize, then it will take my shares away, but I'll get the profit up until 1375. So, and I will still get the $15,000 for the covered call. All right, nothing really happening yet. If NQ gets over here, I might be interested. Amazon's making a nice move. I don't think I can watch this TTD. It's just not. It's not gonna. Let's see if it gets You know what I don't get about people that trade options is how they're able to kind of like get to the strike that they want so quickly. I don't mind NQ here for the long, but I'm not like super excited either. You know what I need to do? I need to damn, that was fast. I got in some lucid longs. It came back over the pivot, which was a 43.7. Like, so the initial move went up to 44.81, pulled back to the pivot, and I just got long. LCID. That's all manual. Look at ES. Well, we should get a trade here soon on bold range.
Order submitted.
Making new highs. What was that? Oh, did it? Oh no, I'm in, I always want to say Microsoft MasterCard. Actually, don't mind this. It's hitting a pivot. We're going to see if we can get above this 350, 225. And Q had a nice push there.
Order filled.
See over this 90. I'm going to open up this MasterCard. My active trader. That LCID is up 10%. I'm probably going to take some off there. All right, MasterCard is. You know what I need to do is put some customize P&L open. All right, I put my cells in for MasterCard.
Order filled.
So I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to close some of this lucid. I'm going to put a few similar orders in. MasterCard's pulling back now. Nope, similar. So this is why it's hard to do like 55 things at once. Normally I would just be doing this while I'm sitting here. This NQ is hitting this 90 level. See if you can get back over 16,400. Similar order. What was the high here? The high was 320. So my 325 is pretty good. MasterCard's still just kind of sitting sideways. We'll see if it can regain some strength there. $3.35. I have one more to put in. And $3.55. All right. I have my sell limits in for MasterCard's pulling back. I might look at ES here on this pullback. NQ ran up to 90 and then freaking pulled back to 60. Oh, what the hell is that? All right, so I'm still green on Lucid. I'm still in the whole thing. Amazon is up nice today, up 50 points. Tesla's not bad. It kind of came back from where it was. Is this the pre-market high, essentially, the 1170 area? Really just MasterCard. It's bouncing off of this daily level at 350.71. As long as we stay above that, that should be fine.
Order submitted.
All right, so ES just took a long. So I'm long 6 micros in that. Even though now everything is kind of turning around. So I don't know, we'll have to see. There's really nothing based off the zones yet today. We had a nice pop at the open for the first 10 minutes. Now things are kind of pulling back. We're getting a little bounce here. I don't mind this bounce off of the 61 in NQ to go back to 90. Oh, see, I would have gotten in there on TD, but it's too fast. These on 3 minutes, yeah. Now I don't mind the short. Under the central pivot of 60, you could wait for 50, but I really don't mind a short under 50 to potentially test this 45 and then go back to the zone at 24. We'll see, we'll see. ES is still pretty strong. Oh good, Lucid just pushed back up. MasterCard is still red, but I'm just going to hold it because it typically turns around. It usually does this every time. It pulls back, and then it will go. See, some of these Lucids will sell off here at 305.
Target filled.
Oh, is that ES? Yeah. All right, so ES hit TP1. It's green, $75 on the remaining contracts. I'll put it up here. There you go. The second take profit is 47.16. Oh, look at that NQ drop from the central pivot. It dropped from that 50, exactly what I said. And then if it breaks this 42, it's going back to 25.
Order filled.
I got one of my Lucid shares, or my contracts hit. But this is exactly what I was saying with NQ. Oh, shoot. Is that... second one got out for Lucid, so that's good. Let's keep pushing. That one is pushing higher. So the central pivot was 61, and then there's always just like kind of a hard line at 50 at the quarter points. So under 50, I would have taken the short, and then watching like kind of the 40s. If it can break the 40s, it can easily go back down to the zero, which is 25. I still have 3 left in Lucid. What do I have? 3, 25, 35, and 55. It's about to hit 25. That's good. I'll have $200 on that. Nothing that exciting. All right, so now I only have 2 left there. I need MasterCard to come back up. Amazon is looking nice. Amazon. Tesla's looking fine too.
Order filled.
Is that another one, or is that I think that was delayed. Alright, what's ES doing on the Algo? Green, $43, $37 here. Plus, and these are on micros, and it locked up 15. Here we go, 60. So it's up 75 total. And this is on 6 micros. So a micro costs you $50. So 6 micros, something else just, oh, okay. I only have 1 left now of that Lucid. 6 micros is $300. That's what it costs you to take the trade. So it cost me $300 to take this trade, and at one point it was almost up $100. So you know that's 30% of your investment in a few minutes, which is really good. But right now I'm still in it. Locked up 15, and the other 5 are still running here. We're getting a little pullback here. It's 9:45. That's pretty normal. Oops. What happened to my YouTube? Shoot. Sorry, I pushed a button. It seems like you guys are still here. I pushed a button. Somebody had a question, so I was answering that.
Order filled.
Alright, so I'm all out of Lucid. That just made 260. I might have to cut MasterCard here. Let's see where the zone is. It's getting pretty red. The only day that I don't run MasterCard is on Tuesdays. So this is kind of an area from last week. It's a little hard to see with my picture, but this is essentially where it was closing last week. Let's see if this can hold and bounce back up. If not, then I'm going to I want to see if I can see the... See if we can get back above 39.50. All right, ES is pushing back up here. All right. Sounds like you pushed all the buttons. Right, like a kid just like slamming on the keyboard. I know this keyboard is super clicky, and I bought it because I wanted that, but when I stream, I know it's pretty annoying. I apologize. And it also typed pretty fast, so then it just sounds like it's a whole bunch of noise at once. I was just responding to a member who had a question about the ES trade. So, RTY could take a long soon. It needs this next candle here, needs to make a new high. So we'll see if it does. I would like to put more emphasis on this ES trade. All right, so now ES is up. Oh, there we go. $85 total at this point. And remember, this is just on $300 of equity. If you guys have any questions, like if you're not in the group and you have some questions, feel free to ask. You see that bounce in Microsoft here? I mean, on MasterCard? This makes me happy, this blue line. I wonder if I could make this like hot yellow or something. Line color. Cornflower blue. No, let's do like yellow. Where's yellow? Yellow. Okay, you can see that much easier. See this yellow line? This was an area that was around at the close last week. Ooh, and if you pull it back more, look at that support, 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 support. So it had a really nice bounce off of this. So we'll see. If it starts to drop back down, I'll probably just exit my position before it gets back down here. But I would like to see it continue higher, which it looks like it might do. Yeah, MasterCard, push up. All right, look at ES back at that 75.81 level. So green now almost $100 on this trade. Trading 6 micros, showing that you can use a small account and still do well with the algorithm. So that is almost $100 here on this one trade. MasterCard pull back down. I'm gonna need to close this. Let's see what it does here. Eight minutes until 10. I'll probably stream until 10:15, 10:30. Powell is speaking at 10:30. So just have to be aware of that. See, NQ is pulling back here. NQ is about to break that 40. Oh, this is a level I had last night too. Where is this? 35. I might take this short manually.
Order filled.
All right, I just took a short in the NQ here just because.
Order submitted.
Look, already $240. See that break of the 40s? 290, 300, 315.
Order filled.
All right, I think I made like 230 on that. Oh, that was nice. See, this is why levels are so important, and this is why I teach this in my mentorship. Is if you, like, I put this level up last night. This was the gap fill last night, and it perfectly ran up to it, and then it sold off. I sold off last night into this. made about $300. And now I just did the same thing when it broke here, and I didn't even realize that that was the same area we were talking about here, which was this 40 area. Up here, 39.40. It broke 39.40. Look, it went right back in the zone. It went down to 17. That's crazy. Oh, MasterCard is pushing higher. This is nice. Now I'm only red a few $100 instead of like 1,000. Let's see what happens here. ES kind of pulled back with this NQ pullback. We'll just have to see what's going to happen here at 10 o'clock. But NQ came in that zone, so if this candle closes above it, I'd be willing to take a long there, even though it doesn't seem like that would be the best idea right now, especially with the red momentum. Bum, 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 bum. Look, it came all the way back up to that level. So this is like a 30 level, but I would have easily from my TD Ameritrade chart.
Submitted.
I would. What are we in? Are we in a long of RTY? Yes, in a long of RTY now as well. I easily would have shorted it around 40, 16,340. But then this line, I was just on this chart and it reminded me that that was a level from last night. And then you can't hesitate. You just get in and take the trade. And that's kind of, I think I'm going to get out of it. And that's what I did there because, sorry, I keep saying, that's what I did based off of the trust of my levels in technical analysis. So I'd already kind of discussed if it gets below 50, that's the half point, but then I had levels at 40 on my TD Ameritrade chart. Okay, I'll wait till under 40, I'm going to take that short. I wasn't even paying attention, and I saw it coming close to this blue level. I was like, wait, that's a strong level that I put in last night. If it breaks below that, I'm definitely taking a short, and that's what I did. So MasterCard moving back up. So I'm all out of Lucid. Obviously, I have my Tesla and Amazon. And then I have this MasterCard position. I took gold this morning. That was good too. Sometimes it's... What is this shop? 1600. 1112. Oh, ES and RTY are both pulling back here. Why does sometimes my Wi-Fi take forever? I swear. Verizon says I pay for the most expensive internet. I don't know why I ever have internet issues, and I'm sitting next to the box. Like, the box is right here. It might also just be TD Ameritrade. 1600.
Order filled.
I just got in a Shopify. All right, I might close this. It seems like the markets really want to drop.
Order canceled.
I just closed my MasterCard long
Order filled.
for a loss. It's funny now because NQ seems like it's holding this level, but ES and RTY are dropping like crazy. Look at RTY, red $300. RTY's been a bitch lately. Like real bad. Real bad. I wouldn't mind buying NQ if it comes back above. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. This 40 area. I get the hiccups a lot. I love when I get messages from my child's school about the books that they're reading. They're so cute. All right, well, RTY is pulling back up a little bit. We'll give it a chance. Look at this NQ here. I'm trying to give my 300 back, but what time is it? 9:59. I've always noticed from 10 a.m. to 10:03, the markets can be a little deceiving, so I try not to enter a position then. And of course, now MasterCard is back to 350. This is why I need to not watch Algo trades. All right. I wonder if I can. All right, so ES is back to flat, which is good. Better than red. It's 10 o'clock. So like I said, let's see what happens the next few minutes. I might take this short again in NQ.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Didn't I just say I'm not going to get in any trades from 10 to 10:03? This is, I swear I do this and then I forget and then I just go against exactly what I was saying or thinking. Let's see if we can drop back to 25 or the 17.
Order submitted.
I'm going to put a buy market here at 20. Actually, 20 is fine. And then I'm going to trail it because this could easily turn around because it's 10 to 10:03 and I'm just being silly. I moved my stop down. Can you tell I just kind of want to get out of this? Like, oh, just give me an opportunity to get out. These 20-minute candles, it makes it so much harder. Well, I might get stopped here for like $50. There we go. There we go.
Order filled.
All right, I probably made like $50
Order
on that.
canceled.
I am fine with that because I probably shouldn't have been in the trade anyway. I definitely shouldn't have been in the trade. ES is back red. RTY is back red. Listen, ES and RTY have been very difficult this past week. Oh, my shop position is green, $30. Oh, now $50. That's 4%. That's 65. We'll see if we can get to 10%, like $100. That's at 6%. What was the high on this today? 15 to 50. Wow, let's shoot for the skies there. Maybe 15? It's currently at 12.50. All right, well, I put an order in. We'll see what happens. I'm not worried so much about ES. I think RTY is the one that's really kind of frustrating. I thought about MasterCard. Oh my God, Mr. T. Oh my God, and look, now it's about to be green from my long. MasterCard is a really good daily play. I'm telling you. I think because it's under the radar, nobody thinks about it. But obviously, it's a large cap and it's a higher price stock. It moves. It can give you 5 points super easily. Look how mad I'm gonna be at myself, people. Okay, it got long right here at 351.72. It's at 351.55, and I took a loss on that because I'm too busy watching, and I shouldn't have been watching it. NQ's back above that level again, but I wouldn't take a long here necessarily because it still needs to get above that 40 area, like the 40, 41, 42, and then it needs to get above 50. So really, I wouldn't take any long in the NQ until it's above 50. Oh, this MasterCard is killing me. So, oh look, so NQ is back to the zone, but we have red momentum, so I'm not going to look to take a long here. Gosh, back to 19. ES is dropping. See if it can hold in this area or not. I'm so mad at MasterCard, yeah. I'm so mad. Lucid's actually turning around, which is surprising. Interesting. I can't watch MasterCard anymore. It's going to just like annoy me. Coinbase, that gapped up today, but now it's sideways. Let's look at shop since I'm actually in that position. It's kind of just sideways, but it looks like it might be moving higher. And Q's dropping. I might get out of this art and RTY. We'll see. Look how it's trying to push here. All right, it's 10:05, so 10:03 is done. And Q's trying to regain some strength. Amazon pulled back a bit. Oh my gosh, you guys, MasterCard is green now. It is green on the trade. This is why the zone works. Look at that pullback, and this is the exact level I was talking about, and then I still freaking get out. Like, what a punk I am. Remember, NQ doesn't take any trades until like 10:40, so this is a nice push here. Look, it's coming above 50. I don't mind it above 50 for a long.
Order filled.
I got in a little late at 56, but I'm going to
Order submitted.
Try to trail this up just for a small gain. My stop is going to be under 50. I got in a little.
Order
all
filled.
right, I got pulled out there. So I got in a little late. I kind of chased it up to 56. I'd rather get in at like 50. I wonder if the markets are concerned about
Order filled.
all right, I'm back in this long. I was going to say, I wonder if they're concerned about Powell speaking at 10:30.
Order submitted.
All right, so this I'm going to keep my stop around 41, 42. See if we can push back up above 50.
Order submitted.
I don't want to give back the 400. We're getting some movement here on Amazon. Yes, it's coming back up. Come on, NQ, you can do it. You can do it. Sometimes I talk to my trades. I swear it's normal. Sure. Sure, 360. Yeah, I was away all last week. And I figured I'd get back into the swing of things. All right, if I take a L here on this NQ, I'm not going to take it again. I should probably wait for a candle to close above 50, but I'm on this 20-minute chart, so...
Order filled.
All right, so...
Order canceled.
I just gave back like 250 of, I don't know, like the 400 that I made earlier, so I'm just going to wait off on that. I'm going to get out of this M2K. This shit is ridiculous.
Order filled.
And I'm probably not going to run it anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't know why it's been so bad lately. Like, so bad. This MasterCard still looks good. Like I said, I'm not going to take NQ again here. ES is coming back up, so we'll focus on that. See if we can get back green with ES. So I took like a $300, maybe even $350 loss on that M2K. I'll have to look at it when I look at my account later. I can look over here actually, just remove it. Oh, was I trading that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so my gains on... I'm only down 173 on the day because my gains on NQ were on that same account. Sometimes I do it on... I have two different accounts, but I did it on the same account. So, we'll see if ES can pull back here or not. Again, Powell's speaking at 10:30, which is 20 minutes away. Look! People, about $300 in the MasterCard position. 300, now 360. But, you know, I didn't hold on because I'm a punk. I hope anyone else that took it held. I know sometimes Ida talks about taking it. Tesla has bounced back. I was thinking about buying more, but then I realized Amazon's looking fine. The Shopify is just kind of hanging around my entry. ES looks like it's having a nice push here. NQ has to get up and over 50 and close above it for it to move higher. And then it can think about 75. If we can get ES over 4,700, that would be amazing. What was our entry? That was essentially our entry, 4,702. It's a strong level. Boom, ba 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 boom. Oh, look at NQ held the zone of 24. That's the whole reason why we do these swings. But it is on a red momentum, so it's kind of hard to just say, oh, I'm definitely taking this out of the zone, but you could have. You could have. All right, ES approaching that 46.99. Oh no, I'm long at 46.99, not at 4,700. So there's a little extra point there for us. I was looking at the target that hit before. That was 47.02. NQ still having a hard time, but ES looking a bit stronger going into the 10:30 close, which is also when Powell will be speaking. 10:30 is like Finland or something. This MasterCard position, I took 500 shares. So currently they would be up 350. I don't know why this can't hold more stuff. Like, why do I have to make my charts so small for you guys to be able to see them on YouTube? Alright, ES is now only red like $18, so essentially flat on the day because we already locked up 15. We'll see if it can push through here. So this is how the bull trend works, where it gets in a trade and essentially we just leave it alone and let it do its thing. And typically by lunchtime or the afternoon, it will hit the second target, or it will at least exit before then. Or it will exit at the close of the market with profit. So NQ is back up to 50. ES is up to that 4,700 level. So we're now about to be back at the entry for that ES. I'm probably going to wrap it up at 10:30. Actually, I might stay on for a little bit. I want to see what happens with NQ because I really believe in NQ. It's the best setup. But I'll do things that will kind of freak myself out. So, where's 930? It's essentially here to here so far. So we'd have to break below 17 to take a short. Well, but even then with a confirmation candle, or break over 94 to take a long with a confirmation candle. Oh, it's at 52. Let's see if ES can get over this 4,700. MasterCard is still green. Tesla made a nice recovery. Tesla, so my position in Tesla opened red like $30,000 and now it's only red 12,000. Like that is a huge recovery. Well, I have these 1375s for December, so I'm fine if, what did I say it was? $15,000? Yeah, $15,000. Yeah. So we'll see. We will see. Thanks, Enzo. I hope you're doing well. All right, ES is about to be green again. It's 10:15. Let's see if we can get a nice push going into 10:30. That would be really great. All right, this MasterCard position is now up $400. 400. It's a pretty big sizing, obviously 500 shares, but since these are always day trades, I'm always using margin. Not always. I use, obviously sell my equity, but margin comes into play for sure. For sure. Shop is pulling back a little. I actually took a trade on gold this morning. It turned out pretty well. And then it reversed like so quickly. Where's my thing? Where? Oh, maybe because I renamed it. Moment. No. Hold on. Okay. All right, yes, got that push. Let's see if we can push even higher going into 10:30. Oh my gosh, look at MasterCard. $500 here. 517. Holy hell, of course. Should I pull this down so you guys can see this? Can you see that now? Let's see. Yeah, gender in the economy. You still can't see this? I could like move it over here. It's just so hard to get everything I want in this little box to show you guys. Like I just have to make NQ so much smaller. I could do that and then put this over here. All right, ES is pushing up. Maybe we'll hide this and just keep it like this. $50, that's good. I think the high that it was at in this position was, I don't know, like $90 or $80 or something like that. Gold just push up here. Let's see. If gold can get above 1824, I would take a long. I'm not pushing myself with gold. I already made like $200. Oh, look at oil here. Oil actually looks really good here. I don't know if it's going to be able to get above this level. This 82.10. I'm going to watch it though. Oh, it seems like it did. Do you think we can hold? Alright, so I think that's better. You guys can see stuff. Oh, oil's taking off. Damn, I wish I would have seen it at 81.90. I definitely would have gone long. I can't buy it here. No, no, no. You wait for it to close above this level and then take a long, but it is chilly. All right, ES is green, $50. Remember, we already locked up 15, and these are on micros, so that's $70 in profit there. MasterCard's pulling back a bit, but this is what I was saying about MasterCard. If you're patient enough, you can easily make 500, and usually my sizing is bigger. So it went up to whatever, $550 in profit, and that's off of 500 shares. Typically, I'll take 750 or 1,000 shares, so that would be, 1.5 times of that, so like 750, essentially $1 per share. That's what I like to see. What was the higher? 350, 312. So it's like $1.50 from entry, like $1.25. But anyway, so that's, if you have 500 shares, that was $500. If I had 1,000 shares, that would have been $1,000. Like, I have noticed that significantly, like so often on MasterCard on the algorithm, that you can easily hit $1 per share, $2 per share each day. So sometimes it goes even worse. Sometimes like $5, $10, but if you just want to be conservative and say, okay, every time it hits $1 per share, I'm going to get out, you could easily do that. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, it's 10:22. Looks like looks like my ES is frozen. MasterCard just had a pullback for some reason. Let me send this to him. Sorry, I had to respond to a few people. Sorry. Listen, it was people like you that I was messaging, okay, Andy? But anyway, like I was saying, we're coming into 10:30. It's 10:25. This ES is still green. I cut the RTY, but I think it's actually recovering. MasterCard is still green. 200. The highest I went was like 600. Oh, shut up. You guys. See that? See? Well, actually, it closed above, and then it turned right down. Oh, today's Monday, too. Oil's acting wild. And now Tesla's only red $10,000. It was red so much more. It was red $30,000 at the open. An hour later, it's only $10,000. So everyone's all freaking out about Elon selling some of his shares. Love to see it, Andy. Love it. Oh, good to know, Jennifer. So Powell's speech on gender equality is conference on gender 7 economy is pre-recorded. Like when did he record it? Today or like last week? And people already know kind of what it says. So they're just playing it at 10:30 today. It's kind of odd. All right. MasterCard, still green. ES, green. RTY, I think, came back from the dead. I'm not sure. I got rid of it. MQ. Look at MasterCard. MQ. NQ. I don't know what the fuck MQ is. NQ is going to draw its range in the next 13 minutes. 10:40. 10:40? Yeah, 10:40. Let's see. Like I said, it's going to be here to here as of right now. It needs a big space to get up and out of if it's going to move. And if that's going to happen, it has to happen by 12:10. I don't know why everybody keeps saying Tesla's going to have a 10-to-1 stock split. I feel like they would not do that. They just split. Wasn't it like earlier this year? I feel like I'm getting all my days mixed up. But I don't think they would do that. And then it's just undervaluing the stock. You're going to make it a $100 stock, $120 stock, be like fucking Apple, and then go sideways forever. No, thank you. Wouldn't be like Shopify. So ES is pulling back here. This is pretty normal going into 10:30 with people getting out of their positions in Finland or parts of Europe that closed at 10:30. And then I would like to see get back above, just stay above 4,700 and continue higher. I bought a second monitor, which is coming today. So I currently have a 34-inch LG curved monitor, and I'm getting a second one that I'm going to put, some people stack them on top of each other, but I'm actually going to put it side by side. So I'll be able to stream more easily and keep some of my personal stuff on the other screen, so I can just kind of not have to be clicking back and forth everywhere. freaking hiccups. What is this? Oh, Shopify's pushing higher. I was like, what chart is that? Alright, it's 10:30. Let's see. Let's see, but NQ is going to have to drop below 17 or go above 94 for it to take a trade. So, not sure if we'll see any of those. If we get a drop here, I might take a short in NQ. This is exactly kind of what happened before. I'm putting a sell limit here at like 35.
Order filled.
All right, so I'm short at 37. We gotta break this 35.
Order submitted.
If we break the 35, then we got 25 on deck, and then 17. I'm gonna keep my stop at 52. Oh, this will suck if it takes me out. This is kind of that 10:30 thing that I was just talking about. I think I got faked out by that move down.
Order filled.
All right, I got stopped in that NQ. So now I'm down like four. Well, actually, with ES coming back up, it will help a little. Obviously, not much, but that would probably be down 400 on the day there. The momentum is still red on NQ, but that's why I don't like using a lot of indicators. I really just like focusing on the candles and the levels, because I feel like when you start using too many things, then it makes you kind of see things differently and double like question yourself or whatever that would be. Like, oh, maybe I should do that. But I actually did like that potential short there. It just didn't work out, and that's fine. Things are definitely sideways. You know what I should look at? All right, I'm probably going to wrap it up soon. I don't know if NQ, see, I still like this short. I don't know if NQ I honestly still like the short in NQ. That's what I'm saying. It's just hanging around this 50 area. It's pretty heavy. Like, where has it gotten? It's spiked up. This was the range from Friday. And then it's moved back down. It's really just stayed in this area for so long. 61 to like 40. But I could be wrong. It could just fly all the way up to the 90s and go to 16,400. It just seems a little heavy to me. MasterCard back up in the positive 400 area. ES back green. If NQ drops again here. It's got to break the 40 and the 38. See, like maybe I just got in a little too early. Sometimes TD can be so delayed. That might also be my internet. Yes, looking good here. It's 10:35. NQ has no idea what it wants to do with its life. But that's why our range for NQ doesn't start, like the trading doesn't start until 10:40. Because while you can get some really nice moves off of the open on NQ, I feel like it really establishes itself later in the day. Like more so going into London close. See if it can break the 43 and 40. If it can do that, it could definitely... No, it's having a hard time. I was going to say, if it can break 43 and whatever this level was like 38, 35, it's going to get a bigger move lower. But I'm not going to keep playing with it because it seems like the market makers want to move it higher. So that might be what they do. But alright, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here. It's been an hour and like 20 minutes. I'll do it again tomorrow, and I'm going to have my second screen. And I'm going to fix the resolution on this YouTube thing on my OBS studio. I'm going to let ES play out. We'll see if we get an afternoon push, maybe going into some earnings. Maybe after people see that this was a recorded thing from Powell and it's maybe not that big of a deal. The market will continue higher. We'll see. I'm leaving, obviously, my NQ on, see if it takes any trades from now until 12:10. Well, it's not even 10:40 yet. Over the next hour and a half. And, yeah, I'm not in R2I, so I'm not sure what happened to that. Look at NQ, 39, 38. What did I say? Oh, it's so hard for me to not, like, just keep scalping this. It's just in my blood. Under 50, it's like short, 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 short. But whatever. Alright, I'm done. I made 300 in my other account off of just those scalps on NQ, and I made 150 on gold. And then I made that 260 on that Lucid long, and I'm green in Shopify, but I'm still in the trade. So MasterCard was red, 1,000. So I have paper hands sometimes. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time, 9:15. Yep, the central pivot is 60. Just hits it and then breaks down. Exactly, Christopher. Easy, easy short. And then especially once it breaks the 50. Like, I'm not so strong feeling like I want to short NQ at 60. Because I know about the whole kind of like focusing on the 50. So then that... Look at ES here. What the hell is going on? Are you sure Powell isn't saying anything bad? Everything's pulling back now. Powell started speaking 9 minutes ago. I wonder if my my covered calls are green. No, not yet. Nope. Alright, well, I'm going to leave these up, this MES and then NQ. If NQ can break below 17, it will take a short, and I would be okay with that. I would definitely be okay with that short. So we'll see what happens. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm going to go update this resolution now so then it looks better for tomorrow. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for joining. Bye.